Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 4 of this rather bizarre single player scenario on Civilization 5. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to go to war with... Oh, I was just about to say I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to go to war with this guy, but it does appear that he's got quite a few more units at the back. Maybe we'll hold off a little bit and see what happens. We did just get another artillery there, which is potentially useful. We'll go ahead and move it over here. We are defending anyway. He's unlikely to attack us. I think we need a much bigger army before we think about attacking him, to be honest. Production in Yakutsk. Let's go ahead and get that last difference engine sorted out. You guys are going to go ahead and build the lumber mill, because that's what I sent you down there for. Everybody else just sort of stay on defensive. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm not going to declare war. He might do. Look, he's got a lot of units. I'm glad I didn't declare there, actually. 2 units of Great War Infantry. Luther Griggs is plotting against us, which is him, which is unsurprising. Yeah, your Katerinburg has grown. You're working a terrible tile, but we are upgrading it, so that's not too bad, I suppose. You finished that camp, apparently. Do we really want to bother with trading posts? I guess they're not terrible. How much would it cost us to buy that tile? 65. Let's go ahead and do that. Next time we grow, we'll put someone in it. But in the meantime, you guys are going to go over there and start working on it. And the mine will remove the food. Now, this is the thing. It says here the mine will give us -2 food and +6 production, but it will also remove the science as well. But yeah, we really want to get it, really. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep all these artillery sort of set up strategically. We definitely want to get more of these land ships. Definitely. Everybody else just sort of go on to alert. I shouldn't put them on alert. I should actually just put them on fortify. Because if I put them on alert, I'm going to have to do stuff with them on every single turn, really. Yeah, he's got a lot of artillery at the front. I think I need to back off with my artillery and put land ships in at the front. Not an awful lot that I can do here. So on to the next turn. We are building up some money. We're 5 turns away from getting another great scientist. I still don't know whether or not I should be using them to make academies or popping them for science, because it's weird starting this late through the game. All in has grown, and you are working that tile, which is fantastic. You read my mind. You guys are going to go ahead and construct the mine then. It'll be a good tile, so it'll be well worth doing that. So there's one title available, which we currently do not own. It'd be nice if we did, but we do not. We can now build airships and the Inventor's Hall, which gives us more science and gold. So what do we want to work on here? Airship hangar. Land Leviathans. Let's go ahead and work on that. Get the best units that we possibly can. Not really an awful lot of choice for what we can build up here, is there? There's another sugar tile there that we haven't managed to grab yet. I guess a farm tile's not a terrible idea, so we'll go ahead and just get another farm tile or 2. You are building another land ship, which is good. We do want to keep sort of churning land ships and things like this out as much as we can. Another scientist promoted. We actually killed a spy. Very nice. We can adopt a policy as well. We don't have any factories yet. Excess happiness we don't have much of. Extra science from specialists. We are using specialists, so getting the extra science is good. Don't spy on me again. We'll forgive him this time around. But, yeah, he's got one hell of an army. Now, I'm not going to declare on him. I don't want to be a backstabber. And I've already said that I won't. We've killed a Polias spy and Dalmas stole airships. So, decided to let your transgression slide this time. Decided to let your transgression slide this time, but please stop doing it. It's getting all of our spies promoted anyway. Let's go ahead and give you drill. Let's move you up to the front. And I think I'll probably want to back one or two of these artillery off and get another one up here at some point. So we'll work on doing that. You, I would like to work on... Work on a trade college. You don't need to do anything there. You can actually move over to that tile, and we'll get another one in here at some point. Move on to the next turn. We'll forgive you. We don't need open borders with anybody. You can all go away. Yeah, he's still shuffling his units around, so we're going to need to get airships and all sorts of stuff. Got another great scientist. That is fine. We have become the Defender of Progress. Which means, what? Is that the most number of latest landships and airships? Well, that's always good. Doesn't mean we've got the most landships and airships, it just means we've got the latest ones. World Wonders and National Wonders, we don't have any at the moment, but we intend to try and get a few of the, at least the national ones going. You're going to stay there. Unit needs orders. Great scientist. Let's go ahead and get another academy over there. We'll go on to the next turn. Well, we've got one of the titles. Remember, the first 1 to 3 wins. So even though we've got one title, we can lose it. So we do need to keep building these units where we can. You're going to go there. And in fact, in 5 more turns, we'll be moving on to the better unit. You want a research agreement. Let's accept. They usually work out in the player's favour. Obviously, it's costing us a little bit of money, which will slow down our upgrading of the landships, but that's fine. Yekaterinburg has grown. You are working the 4 food tile that we built. That is fine. Yakutsk needs a new thing built. I guess we go for another laboric factory. There's no point building another landship because we're currently working on the newer one. Do we want to start working on any of these? The Statue of Liberty. Let's go and start working on that because I don't know if anybody else is doing it. It's been around for a while and nobody seems to have grabbed it yet. Do we need the laboric yet? We still have +2, so let's go ahead and put the Statue of Liberty first. Try and do it that way around. Production down here, let's go ahead and work on the analytical engine. That will give us another national wonder. And you guys have built the farm. Why don't we have the sugar yet? Are we going to expand to that tile? Apparently not. Whatever stupid reason. We could buy it and trade the sugar away, I suppose. 70 gold. Can't even afford to do that. So, I guess you're just going to go ahead and build another farm or 2. We will construct the academy here. We'll make sure that the academy tile is locked. So what is the weakest tile that we're working? Probably that one. So we lose a food, but we gain a production. We gain 8 science. So that's well worth it. On to the next turn then. So we've now actually lost that title. Somebody else has managed to produce more of those units. So we are really going to have to start spitting them out quickly. Now, which ones are available? It's just those 2. They're the only ones that are available at the moment. We have, well, we don't have the highest production city yet. But we might do. Social policies adopted, and again, that's not me. Total gross income is also not me. So we're not doing too great at the moment. This landship is... What are you doing? Let's go ahead and move you over here. Oh, looks like we all got pushed back because their borders grew some. So that's fine. You guys all just sort of stay where you are then. You just go on to alert. On to the next turn because there's not much we can do. You want to buy sugar. And that's a deal that we already had going. Okay. Well, we'll keep that going. We don't have a lot of happiness. We'll get an embassy with you. You have an awful lot of units now. No longer friends with Milan. That is fine, I think. I mean, I could just back up and try and let him come to me, but I only have one city here and he has an awful lot of artillery. But I could just back right up, build a defensive front line and just try and bombard the crap out of him. Might work. Might be a plan. Let's go on to the next turn anyway. Maybe we want to get our Land Leviathans first, though, because he's still using the really old ones. So if we can do that, that'll be better for us. One more turn before we get that. The trade college is finished. +1 production from horses, cattle, and sheep. It's probably worth getting. Is there anything else that we really want to build that could be useful? Let's go for the museum. Getting extra culture is definitely going to be useful for us. You guys have finished building that. That's fantastic. Again, you don't have an awful lot of choice for decent tiles, because you've upgraded most of the ones that you can upgrade. I guess we're kind of stuck to building farms and stuff then for a while. So let's go on to the next turn. Okay, the AIs are declaring war on each other. This annoying git up here has just completed the Statue of Liberty. All the more reason why we'd like to take some of his stuff. Right, we can now build land Leviathans. How much is the upgrade? 80 gold. Wow, would you look at these things? These things are amazing. Look at those. Yeah, come at me, bro. Yeah, I'm going to start bringing my artillery back. And I think we're going to put forward a front line of Leviathans. And we're just going to try and declare war on him when we can. I don't want to be a backstabber, but we'll declare war on him and sort of bait him into us. Subterranean outpost. And that'll allow us to build subterranean colonies, which is a national wonder. So it's probably worth going down that line. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Do we want to get some forts and stuff built up here at the front? It might not be a terrible idea. Especially on like... No, we just get things like mines and stuff. Because getting extra production will be useful for us. Were we working on the Statue of Liberty? No, we had it queued, but we weren't working on it. So we won't get any gold back for that, I don't think. Unit needs orders. You're just going to go ahead and build a farm. Let's go on to the next turn. Okay, trade route has been broken because we have barbarians down here. Interesting. Can't really do an awful lot about that unless I want to build and or buy a destroyer. Or a privateer. Let's get a submarine actually. 4 turns for a sub. That'll probably protect us enough. We can steal a technology. Noblesse Obligé, which will give us Neuschwanstein and the stadium. Nothing else we can steal, so we might as well go and grab that one. Units need orders. You're going to build a mine. So I think we're going to back a lot of these units up and force them to come towards me. I think that's kind of the plan. So we'll bring the artillery back behind the river. We'll probably have one in the city itself. And we'll sort of spread these guys out a little bit. Stay out of range of their city bombardment. I'd like to get another one. At least one more, probably a few more. Also want to get some airships as well. You can go around there because you'll probably go in the city. You can go on the hill because you'll have a better field of view. If I put you in the city, I can't build any more units in the city though. So we'll leave you there for the time being. You can definitely stay there. You are out of the range of the city. You are out of range of the city, so you can stay there for now as well. And we're back up to being number 1 on one of these titles. Happiness is definitely a problem. Can't steal from Europe, that's fine, I don't want to. I'm mainly just keeping my eye on people. Trade route's been re-established. Yekaterinburg has grown. You're working a 2 production tile. Let's go ahead and put you onto the... I guess we could go for the extra culture. Get some more social policies a little bit more quickly. Let's go and work on those. Unit needs orders. Yep, we'll set you guys up back here behind the river. You can go on to alert. Same goes for you. You can go on to alert up here on the hill. He's actually declared war on me. Okay, very well. That was nice of him, wasn't it? Now I'm hoping that my units are a lot stronger than his units. Now he is attacking me with his fighters, which are very, very weak. Okay then. So you can already attack that, which isn't technically his. That's still Luddites, but that's fine. We'll deal with that. You took quite a bit of damage there, sir. Before we deal with you, let's use this artillery and try and... well, we can almost sink that straight away. Or we can try and do a lot of damage to you. You are definitely the biggest problem in terms of units. So let's move you back here and get you to heal up. Let's move you around to this side and we can get you to attack. You are now definitely going to move into here and set up. You can actually fire on this turn, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and take a few shots at that artillery. Now this artillery is too far away to do anything, so I am going to have to move you across the river so you can do something useful. Do we have enough money to build anything? No, not right now. We're also losing money, which is not fantastic. You are just going to sit there. We could get you to move in here and attack, but then we'd be attacked by everything else. So you are just going to go and just sit there, basically. Put you onto alert. You're going to heal up. You've done what you needed to do, so you really should back out of there now. What do we want to do with you? I think as we're actually making some money, we might go down and... try and finish the railroad down to here. Just so we're not constantly getting cut off by those... We are working on a submarine, which is going to be useful, but we'll see how that goes. On to the next turn, anyway. Can't believe he attacked me. So he does have artillery in his city. Luckily, these land leviathans take a lot of damage, and if he's going to waste 3 artillery shots every time... 4 artillery shots... I can't see what its health's on. He's attacking it with aircraft. The aircraft are going down. Now he's attacking it with his Great War Infantry. And he's attacking it with his units in the sea. And we've lost the unit. That was very unfortunate. But how much did he have to waste to do that? That was a lot of shots. That was a lot of shots. Well, I don't think it's over yet. What have we got going on here? I saw a promotion or something somewhere. Okay, what are we working on? You finished the factory. You are definitely going to work on another land leviathan. We can't afford to buy one right now. So this is a little bit tricky. You've landed this guy over here, which is unfortunate. I want to start getting rid of you guys. Let's just move you into the city so you can heal up. You could potentially attack one of these guys. You are going to attack... Can't even finish you off. We'll try and finish off some of your artillery if we can. The fewer men you have to attack us with, the better. And we probably need to get some airships and stuff as well. We could go ahead and attack that artillery, but it seems a little bit risky. So I think we just move you into this position here. Now I could attack. But I think we will just defend. Choose production. We can we actually get any airships? Let's start working on some airships. Not too sure how well they're going to work, but we'll do our best. You can work on a trading post. It's not going to be all that useful, but we'll give it a go. You guys... Yeah, I guess we'll start building a railroad down to the south. We are making some decent money. You need to heal up. They are going to do me some damage, but I think we can thin out a few of their units. This is the thing, the AI always has a lot more units than you think he has, although these flyers are terrible. And if he's just going to keep throwing these flyers at me, he's going to lose them very, very quickly. I'm also starting to get into a much more defensive position now. Even though I've got fewer units, it's making it harder for him to actually get in here and do stuff. So, of course, the negative happiness isn't helping, because that's actually causing us to take a penalty. Now, apparently you want furs. Do we have spare furs? Resource list. We have... No, we don't have anything spare to give away. That's a shame. And we keep getting this trade thing broken here, which is annoying. Shouldn't really be concentrating on that. I should be concentrating on this guy, but I mean, what can I do? I'm taking damage in here as it is. You're starting to move units in, so let's start taking those out where we can. You can continue to heal up, I think. You are going to start attacking their artillery in the most violent way you can. He's still got a lot of artillery around. He's also got a lot of great war infantry around as well. At least that's one unit removed. You haven't even taken your shot yet. Let's go and weaken that one up if we can. We can't quite destroy it on this one. We're also starving here as well because we're being sort of blocked by... Once that submarine comes out on the next turn, things should be a lot better. Do I really want to attack with you? It's very, very risky. Especially with all these artillery around. Of course, I could just move straight in up here and destroy an artillery in a single hit, basically. But then I'm leaving this artillery unprotected, so I've got to stay here, really. Let's move one tile to the south. And then it makes us further away from his artillery. He'll have to reposition. Yeah, so the reason I did that was to try and avoid taking losses, and it seems to have worked. So, okay, first things first, we have a submarine which we are going to give targeting, and we are going to go out and find where that bloody annoying ship is, which I can't even see now. That's how annoying it is. At least it now means that we can attack with our city over here. We're also going to attack you. Now you are going to attack... See, he's quite close now, and that's very worrying. So we're probably going to put a lot of damage onto you. You're nearly dead. What about you? Can you hit him as well? You can. Might finish him off, but it's unlikely. Did finish him off. That is very, very nice. So, we don't want to move you, because if we move you, then you're just going to come over here and take this artillery out. Yeah, you've got to go around as if we stay there. I could attack with you, but you're already low on health. Although we will stay in the city, so that does help. Choose production. We want to work on... What do we want to work on? Let's go and work on an airship over here. You're going to continue with the railroad. We've got another unit that needs orders, which is our Land Leviathan. You're just going to continue to heal up. We could attack something with you. We could start to do a little bit of damage, but they do have these artillery around up here. I think we just stay there. Now, I haven't done anything with you. We could definitely move you in and take out an artillery. Now, we might take some damage from the city here, but it's worth it to get rid of an artillery, because we can then just pull back. In fact, we can already pull back one tile anyway. But that's all we can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Civilization 5. See you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.